The concept of insurance is insurance transfers risk. You save money by paying for insurance because it keeps away the devastating blow of something happening. For instance, obviously, if you have insurance on your car and you get in a car wreck, well, you don't have a $5,000 problem to fix your car. The insurance company fixes your car and you just pay the deductible. So you paid to transfer the risk of a big event that would be potentially crippling, financially speaking. And so the same thing's true with health insurance. The same thing's true with life insurance. Insurance is to transfer risk of something that you otherwise financially could not absorb the blow. And so today, you're not saving money by insurance premiums, but over the scope of your life, when some of those different events happen, you'll be really glad you had the insurance in place. Now, I got to tell you, the deal with insurance is this. Don't you hate paying insurance? Say yes. Yes. But what I have figured out is that insurance is a big umbrella like that to protect you. Some of the things we teach you allow you to end up with more than this. This lesson is going to help you keep more of this. And so this is an important lesson. But it's just one of those subjects, it's technical, and we've got to cover the technical to keep you from getting ripped off. And I don't sell any of this stuff. And I'm not licensed in any of it. I used to have all the licenses, but I decided I didn't want anybody telling me what I could say. And so I just canceled all my licenses. Now I can say whatever I want, and they can all be mad. And I got to tell you, some of them are mad. No question about it. There's a lot of insurance people do not like this lesson. It has messed up a bunch of their lives because, well, when the consumer gets armed with information, the consumer makes different decisions. Now, I'm not against insurance. I'm just against bad insurance. You don't want to pay money that you shouldn't be paying. And when you're paying the money, you want to get the best deal for your money. Don't you say yes? Yes. All right. The basics of insurance are this. The purpose of insurance is to transfer risk. If you can't accept the risk without proper insurance, you would be bankrupt. And so if you can't accept the risk, pay a few dollars to transfer the risk of a big event that you can't handle on your own to someone else. And those few dollars are called insurance premiums. And so when you pay those insurance premiums, you transfer the risk. You put an umbrella over your life and over the hard work that you've done and over the money that you've saved and over the money you have to invest. There are 7 basic kinds of coverage. There's lots of gimmicks and twists and turns out there. We're going to talk about a lot of those. But these are the major areas of insurance that we're going to kick around tonight and make sure you get a grasp on. Homeowners or renters insurance, auto insurance, health insurance, disability insurance, long-term care insurance, sometimes known as nursing home or in-home care insurance, identity theft protection, and, of course, life insurance. Let's begin and look at homeowners for a second. With homeowners, if you have a full emergency fund, and your full emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of expenses, so I've got $10 or $15 or $20 or $25,000, whatever it is in your house, sitting there in cash, and I never use that money unless there is an emergency. See, now if you had $10,000 sitting there, could you run a $1,000 deductible instead of a $250 deductible safely? Say yes. Yes. Okay, and so what you do to keep your premiums down, and you already knew this, is you raise your deductible. Now sometimes raising the deductible doesn't make sense mathematically because sometimes when you look at it, it's not worth it for transferring the risk. Let me give you an example. Let's kind of think through how to do the math on when raising a deductible makes sense. Now, if you've got a $250 deductible and you raise it to a $1,000 deductible on your homeowners or on your auto for that matter, then you are taking not a $250 risk anymore. Now you're taking a $1,000 risk, so you've increased your risk by $750, right? Say it, $750. So if I'm going to take $750 extra risk by going from $250 to $1,000, then I want to know, how am I going to get paid back for that risk? Now, if my premiums go down by $75 a year as a result of taking on that risk, and I've taken on $750 more in risk, 750 divided by 75 is 10 years. I got to go 10 years without an event. Probably not going to happen. Maybe in homeowners, but it probably won't happen in cars, especially if you drive around the place I drive around. So, I'm not going to figure I'm going to go 10 years without a car getting bumped, right? But if instead of saving $75 a year, if I saved $750 a year, I'd only have to go 1 year without getting bumped, right? and after that, I'm in the gravy. You see how that's working? Well, that'd make a lot of sense to do that deal. The 10-year break even is not a deal that you really want to take on. So when you're raising your deductible, calculate how much risk you're taking extra, how much that's saving you, divide it out and see how long it's going to be, what your break even is on this, how long you got to go before that happens.
As a young adult, there are 4 types of insurance you need to know about: car insurance, health insurance, identity theft protection, and renter's insurance. I know this doesn't sound like a fun topic, but if you don't have insurance in place and something happens, you can find yourself in a huge mess. Let's run through the list of necessary insurances so you are prepared. If you own a car, you must have car insurance. Not only is it the law to protect other cars and people if you're at fault in an accident, but it can also protect you and your money. Second, you need health insurance. Talk to your parents to determine how long you're able to stay on their plan. Currently, there are ongoing changes to the structure of health insurance, so it's important to do some research and be prepared for possible costs in the future. Above all, make sure that you're never without health insurance. Third, identity theft protection is a must. In this digital age, access to your information is easy to get, and criminals are on the lookout at ways to take advantage of your information. By having identity theft protection in place, you've got a team of people dedicated to watching your account, stopping any kind of fraud, and getting lost money back to you. That is a big deal and well worth the small monthly fee. Finally, there's renter's insurance, which covers the cost of lost items in your home due to natural disasters, theft, or a fire. It's super affordable. I mean, we're talking $10 or less a month, and it will be a huge relief in the event that you need it. You see, having insurance is a way to protect yourself. You're transferring risk from yourself to a big company, therefore maintaining control of your greatest wealth-building tool, your income.